goes to a Catholic high school and is very much kind of confronting his relationship with his faith after the death of his best friend. The excerpt you guys are about to see takes place during one of Jack's pastoral care sessions with Father Michael, and in previous sessions Jack has shown a lot of struggling to open up about the guilt and grief he's experiencing after the loss of his friend. But after a strange encounter with a deer in a graveyard, he finally starts to confront his feelings. So in this scene, you're going to see James Rosenblath in the role of Jack. You'll see Alexander Danishmand in the role of Father Michael, and the lovely Arielle Handler on stage.
Let's go. Scene 4, Father Michael's office. Father Michael sits at his desk. He checks his watch. He looks at the clock on the wall. He sits back in his chair. He gets up from his desk to open the door. The door swings open. Jack barges in, frantic.
The deer are watching me.
Jack flops down in the chair.
You're late, Jack.
I know. I'm sorry.
Father Michael closes the door behind him.
Just don't make a habit of it. Headmaster Sullivan will have both our heads if he catches you running behind.
Yeah, right. I know. Sorry. I have a paper I'm working on for religion.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Where do you see and feel God in the world around you?
I mean, quite literally everywhere.
Jack holds up a hand to stop Father Michael from going further.
I don't want to know. I'm supposed to figure it out for myself.
Father Michael puts Jack's hand down and moves to sit in the chair across from him.
I see. And have you made any improvements in your attempt to form a relationship with God?
Yeah. Prayer is not for me.
That's all right. A lot of people find prayer a little too intimate for them.
Yeah, that's just it. I don't find it intimate enough.
How so?
When I take time to pray, right? Maybe I'm like kneeling, or I'm sitting, or I've taken some kind of like legs folded up on top of each other position. I just kind of sit there thinking about what to say. I have to come up with a perfectly worded, concise little message, you know?
Prayer can be whatever you want it to be.
That's what they say, but I know God's a busy guy. Just don't want to waste his time, you know?
God has time for everyone.
Yeah, but just imagine you're having a conversation with someone about your hopes and dreams, right? And you're pouring your heart and soul out to this person, and you're talking to but they don't really believe that you can actually achieve your hopes and dreams. They're just saying you can do whatever you set your mind to because they want you to stop talking.
Right.
Well, I just don't really know if I believe in God. So anytime I do go to pray or have a conversation, it doesn't feel like my whole heart is in it, because it isn't. I don't like to half-ass things, you know?
That's a noble value.
Thank you.
Jack, uncertainty in your belief in God is a much more common thing for people to experience than you might think.
Sure, I don't want to be phony about it.
You don't have to be phony about it. You can be honest with God. He's heard it all.
I don't know. It feels weird to lie.
You've never told a lie before.
No, sure I have. Plenty of times. It just feels like there's a lot more at stake this time.
What makes you say that?
Divine judgment. Karma.
Jack looks off into the distance dramatically. Father Michael brings him back.
Catholics don't believe in karma, Jack. Only the consequences of your sins.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm Catholic. I want to cover all my bases just to be sure.
Do you have any plans after you graduate?
If I graduate.
You're going to graduate.
Not if I flunk physics.
Well, I thought you were scraping by.
I think Einstein might disagree.
Well, opinions are relative, aren't they?
Father Michael laughs at his own joke. Jack doesn't get it.
Sorry. Sorry. There must be something you care about.
Jack opens his mouth.
Nothing to do with smoking or spirits, please.
Jack closes his
Thank
mouth.
you. What do you care about, Jack?
Jack sits back in his chair and looks out the window. It starts to snow, softly.
What do you know about deer?
Not much. My dad used to hunt them.
Mine too, and my uncle. Sort of a family thing, I guess.
You said you saw one today?
In the graveyard by the church.
Strange place for a deer.
I don't think so.
No?
No. Think about it. It's grassy, always full of flowers, has to be quiet for respect. There aren't tons of people all the time. It's safe. Can't get shot in a graveyard.
Guess not.
I was reading about metempsychosis.
Well, that's in reincarnation.
Kinda. Except you aren't reborn. Your soul just kind of continues on, which I think is kind of beautiful because you're still technically you. You just look a little different. Makes life feel less final.
Do you have a fear of death, Jack?
No,
Because it's not a weakness to be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Do you think about the afterlife like this often?
Define often.
It would make sense if you do.
Why?
Jack, you need to properly grieve.
Jack starts to shake his head. The snow begins to fall more vigorously.
No, I'm not doing this right now.
It's okay to think about him, where he might be, what he's doing.
He's dead.
You really believe that's it?
There's nothing to believe. That's just a fact. He's dead. I'm not going to see him anymore, and that's it. The case closed.
The snow freezes.
It's okay to still be thinking about Isaac. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't.
You don't think that's all I think about?
I'm sure you do.
Because all I think about is him. I thought he was a goddamn deer today. You know, don't tell me that it's okay. I know it's okay.
I wasn't trying to tell you anything.
Then what were you saying, Father?
What happened to Isaac, and by proxy to you, is a big reason why you're here. Talking to me.
I thought it was because I was losing sight of my faith.
You have faith, Jack. You have faith in Isaac.
I can't have faith in Isaac. Isaac isn't here.
What about the deer?
What about it?
What made you think it was Isaac?
It's stupid.
Father Michael doesn't react. He just simply sits and waits for Jack to keep talking. Jack sighs and relent, but continues.
Did you watch the moon landing last summer?
Didn't know anyone who did.
Well, Isaac had this house near Cocoa Beach. You could get a killer view of the rocket launches from there, so we decided we didn't want to watch the launch on television like everybody else. On the day of the launch, sucked in on accident, and we had to rush on our bikes to get down to the beach, taking it back through this state park. We could hear the rocket take off as we rode. Isaac was so excited. He kept looking up at the sky and could barely keep his eyes on the road. A deer darted in front of him and they collided. I watched them just kind of stare at each other. Kind of spooky. I took them to the hospital and we had to watch the rest of the coverage on the waiting room television. Broke 3 ribs. When the deer looked at me today, I saw Isaac. I don't know how I did, I just did.
Oh dear.
Scene freezes. Father Michael exits the room. It begins to snow again, heavily. Jack gets up from his chair, pulls on his coat, and goes outside. He grabs a pack of cigarettes from his pocket. He takes one out and lights it. He lies on the ground and takes a deep inhale. He exhales, the rising smoke swirling in the snowfall. A deer passes him behind him. It stops to look at him. Jack sits up.
Don't look at me like that.
The deer walks off. Jack takes another drag. End of scene.